Well, hey, all you viewers to the game later, how we doing today? Okay, we're gonna get the double whammy. We got a light flashing and yet another kind of sunny day in the Pacific Northwest, so it's gonna be a little weird. Really? Thank you. Lights. But still, as you know by that thumbnail and everything she clicked on, today's step-parent vlog is gonna be a little weird one, alright? I had to live through every parent's worst nightmare. Not making it up. Funny part, it could have been avoided if I just had my cell phone on me. But let's get into this fun stuff, okay? I primarily have a cell phone, so my better half can get a hold of me, all right? There's very few people who call me, and they all have their own little ringtone. So the generic ringtone, I usually don't answer. Because I'm like, you're either telemarketer, you're a frickin' pollster, you're something that I just don't want to deal with, alright? If you have your own ringtone and I just don't want to talk to you, I know you're calling, so I hardly ever pick up. But in the great state of Washington, for some reason, in the Mount Vernon School District area, every mother beeping Wednesday is a half day. It's not a full day, like every other week. The boy comes home early, but every week the girls come home early, okay? So that becomes a real pain in the butt at times because I'm like, great. I'm sorry, I'm old. I like taking my nap, all right? So Wednesdays are no nap days, period, because girls come home, they're loud, they're boisterous, they want to get things done, whatever. So I walk my girls to the bus stop every morning. Number one, I don't like the area I'm in. It is kind of a different, fluctuating crime rate area. And I've always made this comment about the brat. When she gets kidnapped, she will happily dig her own grave for her kidnappers, talking their ear off the whole time about, here's where daddy goes banking, here's where daddy keeps his debit card, this is how much I think he has in savings, this is where he hides certain things in the house. So I gotta go there, just because she just has no concept of stranger danger, okay? I've always made the joke that I trust the cuteness factor to watch the brat more than I trust the brat to watch the cuteness factor. So she goes to school, all right? Everything's going great, everything's going wonderful. The little Google thingamahooser goes off and goes, hey, dumbass, go get your kids. You kid up, go over to the bus stop. Substitute bus driver day. Now, some of the kids on that bus aren't really, really bright. When the bus is supposed I knew that curse was going to happen sooner or later. My camera hadn't taken a dump on me in a while. But, like I said, 50 feet back where the curb's supposed to stop, that's where the bus driver's supposed to stop. But no, he pulls in and he blocks off the intersection because kids just run right near the road and they have no concept of looking for cars. They just figure everyone's got to stop for them. So the bus driver pulls right in the middle of the street, blocks traffic everywhere. All the kids get off the bus, the cuteness factor walks up to me, I'm like, okay, where's your sister? Because normally they kind of sit near each other on the bus and, they get off at the same time, all that kind of thing. Bus doors close. So I kind of lost it and basically used a whole bunch of swear words. Went, you're missing somebody, I want my child. Bus driver opens the door. What, we got a problem? I'm like, you're about to. You're missing one. Well, what's her name? So I give him the brat's name. Well, let me see if she's sleeping. It's a 5-minute ride. 5 minutes by bus from the school to the bus stop. My child's never that tired when they get out of school to fall asleep on the bus. He walks from the front to the back. No. Where's my kid? Are you sure she got on the bus this morning? Which made the neighborhood kids laugh because they know I'm usually one of the only parents that are there every single morning. I'm like, yeah, I put her on myself because I want her to be your problem for 8 hours so I can go enjoy my day. Hold on. I hear him get on the radio. Calls the bus barn, inquiring about a missing kid. Gets off the radio. Are you positive? Don't make me come on that bus. Where's my child? So he gets on there, and by this time he's on his thing for the second time, and usually, when buses stop, the little arms go out, the lights go on, you can't pass. So after about 5-6 minutes of this going on, a guy in a white truck whips in front of the bus and starts yelling and screaming at the top of his lungs about what an idiot, what a moron, all this other stuff. I'm like, we have a missing kid. Do you really want to go down this route with me right now? Oh, by the way, I know your license plate and the make and model of your vehicle, and I will be filing a police report with Mount Vernon PD because you just broke the law. Which he just shut up, moved on. No, I didn't file the police report. I should have, but I didn't. So the guy gets off the radio, comes out the door again, and he goes, she's at the school for a counseling session. What? What counseling session goes over the time when the kids are supposed to be loaded on the bus? At this point, I'm like, I've got it from here. So I'm fuming mad. I mean, I've got smoke coming out of my ears. I'm like, what, can't be Child Protective Services because I've got one kid right here. Did we miss something? Did she not tell me about an after-school club? Did she not tell me about this? And the worst part about this is my better half is in Seattle. So it's not like she can just get off her job where she's the boss and go pick up the kid and bring it home. Seattle. That's about a good hour or so, hour and a half, depending on traffic, away on a good day. All right? So I've got smoke coming out of my ears by the time I get home. I go upstairs to get my phone to call my better half, and there's like 5 missed phone calls from her. So I call her, and I get the, hey, babe. I'm like, where the is my child? She's like, calm down. The school called me. We're already working on getting her home. What? The brat is very emotional, okay? Very, very emotional. You could walk by, jokingly tell her like I used to do, and we had to stop it a long time ago. The favorite joke around my house was, pack a bag, move out, I'm tired of you. Until that one day she broke down crying that she no longer has a home to live in, and I spent the next 3 hours consoling her. So if you could look at her differently, if she has perceived in her head that you hate her, she's going to feel it deep. So 10 minutes before they were supposed to shut everything down and get on the bus and do whatever, she had an emotional breakdown at school. While I fully support what the school did, because I am a big advocate for mental health, they sat, they consoled her, they got her ready, they got her, functional, they got her out of that train of thought. All right? The fact the teacher said, and I support this fully, you are more important than a bus. I appreciate that. But if you don't have a certified way to get my child home, not knowing anything, you need to be a little bit more careful, and that's kind of how I feel. So I'm losing it going, what's going on with my daughter? What the heck's going on? What happened? Great, she had an emotional breakdown, which she's kind of prone to do at times. All right? She is my special project kid. I swear she's either going to be an asset to this world or she's going to try to really, really take it over. It's going either way. All right, seriously, it really, really is. My better half's like, I should know what's going on here in about 5 minutes. I'll call you back. Well, 20 minutes goes by and I'm like, fuck this. Calling her. I'm like, what's going on? Well, they were supposed to get like one of those little short buses that they use for special things. That was supposed to drop her off at a school, but because of the early out day, they can't arrange one. I'm like, do I have to, find a taxi? Because nearest family member in this town is about 45 minutes away. All right? After that, we're talking an hour and a half, one-way trip. I'm like, so now I got to spend money to go get my kid. We only have one vehicle in this family, all right? Pretty much all we need. So it ends up where we have a relative come and get her, and, the brat's like, I really hope Daddy's not mad at me. I'm like, no, I just got scared poopless. When I go to a bus stop and I'm missing one kid, that's every parent's nightmare. But remember, because Chris being Chris, and it's never that simple, right? If I just had my cell phone with me, no anger, no blood pressure rising, no urge to kill, none of that. So I'm making this video for a big reason. It's funny how some problems in life boil down to if you just did something simple. If I just carried my cell phone, we wouldn't have had this issue. Well, with me freaking out, yelling at people, and temperatures rising. Okay. We still had to get her home, but we got her home. She's safe. I told her she's not in trouble. Gave her the best advice I can for dealing with turkeys because, it all boils down to this. No matter what you're going to do in life, there's going to be somebody who's going to hate you because they're jealous of you. Someone's going to hate you because, well, you got more views on a YouTube video than he did, and he doesn't think it's right. Or she. Sorry, I'm not trying to misgender anybody, all right? You're going to have someone get mad at you because I'm wearing a thing that says I cause safety briefs, and you're having flashbacks to the time you were in the military, and you go, I really didn't think it's funny that we had to have an extra bullet point for the safety brief on a Friday. It just happens. You've got to learn how to let it roll off your shoulders. I know. Look who you're talking to. The guy who's done Angry Rant videos. I know. All right? I'm a work in progress. Don't judge me. I'm a work in progress. But yeah, most bad things in your life can be avoided by something really, really simple, right? Now, with all that fun stuff being said, leave me your laughter. Leave me your fun stuff down below in the comment section. Let me know what you probably would have done, because this is one of these things that I think in the beginning it was nightmarish, but I can really now, later on, coming up on a week after, deal with it and look at it and laugh and go, yeah. Okay. Well, all that fun stuff being said, if I made you laugh, made you encourage, made you cry, made you do any of that, no on my channel, for the 3 of you that are watching, I'm pretty sure that I did, please hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, and that is always appreciated. I don't care how big this channel gets. I love every one of you who hits those thumbs up. You guys are awesome. You guys are wonderful, and I'm truly indebted to you. So there we go, guys. Every parent's nightmare that could have been avoided if I had a cell phone. I want to thank you guys for watching this one. I hope you're having a great day today, a safe day today, and I look forward to seeing all, maybe 4 of you, in my very next video.